Hey guys, it's Logan again. Just figured since I'm doing videos pretty much daily, I guess I'd better continue doing them. So you're gonna be seeing my ugly face frequently from now on. But as promised, I told you I'd do little tidbits and sneak peeks of stuff that I'm doing for the manga for you guys. Hopefully I get it published and stuff. My hair looks nice today. Just my opinion. Um, but I was watching a video on YouTube. Woo, YouTube. Well, that's not the video, but that's music I just found. Pretty good. I like it. But I was watching a video by Mr. Eric B. Martin, and he was doing videos on like how to script your manga and everything. And honestly, I never script my manga. I usually just go straight into storyboards and draw out whatever comes to my mind. And usually, I get a couple pages in, and then I come up with another idea. It's just how I go, I guess. I don't stick with one thing. I'm glaring my glasses. But yeah, I was watching his videos and he was doing scripts and stuff, so I figured I'd show you guys my first-hand scripts and then the 2 pages that I storyboarded. So wait right here, I'll be back. Yeah. Okay, I just got back from searching for like 3 minutes through all my crap, and I found some stuff. I found the 2 pages I storyboarded. Not a lot of descriptions on the site or anything, but it'll give you like a little bit of inside to the story, and I guess the title would kind of give more stuff. So the title is I'm deciding between Zombie Kokoro or Zombie Uprising, just because it's a story about zombies. Not entirely what you think, but it's a story about zombies, yes. So here's some, if you can see, let's see this one. Yeah, so this one, the first page, it's just, up here you got the city, and then down here you've got the subways with zombies walking through them, okay? Now, the little boxes there are descriptions. I'm going to have like little dialogue, not dialogue, but explanations of the story. And when I put, it's been 100 years since the zombie apocalypse. Earth above, you know, ground level and up, the streets and everything above it belongs to the utopian society of humans. So since the zombie apocalypse, everybody's gone to complete peace. There's no fighting or violence or anything. There's no crimes or sin. Well, there's sin, but there's no, you know what I'm saying. It's utopian. And below, so subways and sewers and everything, is where the story begins. And then it goes to the second page, where this gangsta zombie right here, right here, the gangsta zombie bumps into the old guy zombie, and then pops his arm off. See that? Pops his arm off. What the hell? So the guys are like, oh god dang it, my arm again. Not again. And then it goes to here, and he's like charging up like Dragon Ball Z or whatever, picking his arm up, and the gangsta zombies just listening to his tunes, walking away. And he screams out, roar! Throws his arm, knocks the gangsta zombie's head off. Now, I'm not going to tell you what happens next, because I don't have it drawn yet, but I do have it scripted, so I guess I will tell you, so I kind of just wasted. Anyways, so I'll just read off the script. I don't know if you guys enjoy looking at my face. Kind of sorry about this, but anyways, to it. So this is chapter 0. There's 0 chapters. You submit those to the publisher, and hope they publish it. Like it or something. So you got the name, the title. No, you're not gonna be. You can't read any of it. It's too bright. So I'm gonna have to find a way to. Yeah, I'm just gonna read it. So, intro to both worlds. Yeah, I kind of just took the stuff, so I'll just skip. Uh, so intro to both worlds. Introduction to the main character. So the main character just pops up and helps out. He's make him seem innocent. So I have to make him look like extremely nice and everything. Uh, introduce the villain already. Okay. Uh, conflict between the villain and the main character already. The main character stays silent. He's very scared and timid. Okay, it's part of his personality. Uh, then, when the villain leaves, the main character talks to himself. While he talks to himself about running away because he's living with the villain. Um, and he's looking determined and scared at the same time. He's like reassuring himself and everything. And then it goes to transition like later that day, you know. And then it goes to shows the main character sneaking out, walking past the villain and everything, and then he starts running as soon as he gets out of like ear range and sight and stuff. He runs. Um, he gets to a manhole cover, sewer, little circle thingies you see on the streets. He gets to one of those, and those things weigh 300 pounds. So, yeah. Um, he climbs up the. He looks back and forth once he gets to it. Like he's like, "What the hell is there? What's going on?" And he gets there and checks close to clear, And then he climbs up the ladder, checks again, because he's very paranoid. He's never done something like this. He looks up at the manhole cover and he starts struggling. He's like, "Oh, I can't get it." And then he hears the villain coming down, like the villain screaming on his way down the subway to go, search for him. He's like, "What the hell? Where's the guy at? I need to go get him." And the guy's sitting there pushing up on a manhole cover. So the main character looks scared, and he's like, "God, I gotta go back." And I don't wanna. And then he gets angry, and he starts screaming, and he pushes up the manhole cover, like, and then climbs out real fast and puts the manhole cover back on. Right. Um, and then he starts running blindly into a park, and mind you, there's zombies and everything, and they've been down in the sewers and stuff, so they haven't seen outside. So I'm debating what time I should have it of the day where he's running around, but he's going to stop in the park and he's going to start noticing everything. Like he's going to stop and take everything in. And he's going to look, like, "Oh, what is that? Oh my God." He's going to be all surprised and everything. It'll be pretty touching, I guess, if I can draw it like that. Then he glances and he sees a girl sitting on a bench. Now, most of you guys or girls that read manga or comics know that that's first girl you see is probably going to be the heroine, which she is. So this is where it starts getting a little bit funnier. Okay, uh, he looks at her and he's like, she's oh, like the first crush thing where you're like, she's pretty. Um, and she looks back and then ignores him and walks off. Like she knows he's looking at her, and she's just like, "I don't want anything to do with this," and then just walks off. Now, he starts following her. He follows her home. She's like looking back every once in a while or whatever, but he's following her. So I thought it'd be hilarious. Then he gets to her house, and she turns back. She's just like, "What the hell?" And starts yelling at him and everything. And he looks scared. Like, he's frightened. Because she reminds him of of the villain he lived with. Yeah? And he starts blushing, just a little bit, and he looks down, he's like, all he says is pretty. And she, second page, she blushes, grunts, and slams the door angrily and hides behind it while he's, and then it goes to the main character, okay? And he's outside sitting there, outside her house, on the other side of the street, just sitting out there, looking around, you know? And then it goes transitions, repeated transitions of her looking out the window and seeing him sitting out there. So, like, days are going by and he's still sitting in the same spot. And then she's going off to school or whatnot, and he's following her there and sitting outside school. And she keeps looking out the window and he's there. And kids are making fun of her for it and everything, so it's kind of funny. And then one rainy night, it's got to be romantic, so pretty. Rainy night, she mutters to herself after looking outside. She's like, "Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this." And then goes to the main character. Like, it doesn't show her going to him, but it goes to the main character himself. And he's like, he's playing with a leaf in a puddle, being weird. Then he stops seeing the little drops of the rain in the puddle. And he looks up, and the girl's holding an umbrella over him, and she says, "Follow me." Not looking at him, like she's like, "Oh, I don't want to be anywhere near you, but you need to be somewhere better right now." So she's like, "Follow me," and then he gets up, and his stomach is growling, and she sighs like, "Do I have to do everything for you?" And he smiles, and she looks away. She's like, kind of blushing a little bit probably. And then she's like, "Come on, let's go get food." And she takes him inside. And that's all I have for the script. I figured I'd give one. I'm not sure if I should, but I'm going to give you guys one secret that will probably ruin, like, part of the story for you guys. But, you're probably like, how the hell is a zombie getting up and walking across in a utopian society where, zombies aren't allowed? Okay, so he's not full zombie. He is a cross species between zombie and human. That's why he has, in the video before I showed you, he looks like a human. And he's like very pale skin and everything. Okay, so he has the strength. He doesn't have the brain limiter, like the muscle limiter in his brain, so he can use 100% of his strength, all his muscle mass, okay? He has no sense of physical feeling. Like, there is some, but it's like dramatic pain that has to come so he can feel something. And I'm not going to give you the third. I'll give you the third. I won't give you the third one of the third of the three things he gets from being part zombie. Also, he thinks like a human, so he's not like brains or anything. They all think human like, because they're not. Yeah. It's not a complete normal zombie story, but they all think, but he thinks like a human and everything, and he has feelings and everything. And yeah, just figured I'd tell you guys that. Also, another thing, he was created by the villain. That's why he was living with him. And yeah, well, that's all I care to ruin the story for you guys. So bye.